Hello from the other side. It's me, Tom, here with another edition of Chubby Podcast. Welcome. We're coming to you sorta pseudo live from Jason's house.
I mean, we're live at the time when the podcast happens. So
Dude,
in
okay.
effect, yes.
We record this live. We're live.
Yes, we do.
We're live.
Indeed.
Yes.
Podcast comes out 2 weeks from now. One of us is dead.
Wow.
Are we still alive?
In people's hearts, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, it's episode 51.
Live in your heart from the top of the
No,
chart.
episode-
Chubby Kid.
Chubby Cat, there you go. Episode 41. I'm Tom, joined by...
Sterling.
And Gabe.
I fucking hate you.
Really?
Why are you doing this to me?
What was that?
What is that? That's not how Gabe sounds. If you're going to do Gabe, do him justice.
I can't do Gabe's voice.
I don't even know.
I don't know what
I don't know what that was.
Wow.
It's just like
Gabe.
laugh.
When you listen to
I'm
that, I'm
s-
sorry that
I'm
Thomas
sorry,
thinks you're
Gabe.
a
He does. That's how his laugh. He said, I'm Gabe.
I am
Texas.
Gabe. I don't know what to tell you. I'm Jason.
Gabriel Elliott.
Gabe Elliott.
Gabe Elliott. Hello. Can you go?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Next time I have a
going
sexual
real
encounter,
low.
I'm just going to whisper
Good-ass
that.
radio.
Just whisper that right into her ear. Hello. Can you go?
Okay, really? That's just... I know that's just... Someone's going to just turn off the volume, like, rapidly, like, okay.
I'm done.
I need a moment break from this podcast.
Because I'm so wet.
I'm going to come back to this.
Yep.
Yeah, because they got to come.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways, hello. How's it going, everyone? Hope your week is going great. We're here to help you get over that hump day.
so.
Get you through the day.
Indeed.
I want to talk about how my week's not going great because Thomas brought to our attention today that we're probably the worst Destiny players of all time.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we are.
He did.
We are the worst.
He
I mean, I've
really
known
did.
for a while that we're pretty bad.
Like-
We've
I mean-
never beaten a raid.
If not,
I know we're not great,
We don't
but
have-
I at least thought we had.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty good at PvP.
there were days where I'm like, okay, not too shabby.
No.
Yeah.
I put myself solidly in the middle. And then you look at like the real good players, you're like, I'm garbage. I'm a garbage human being.
Just a garbage player.
I shouldn't even turn on my Xbox.
I should literally just go and sell it on Craigslist and just be done with video
The only good I
games.
did in Destiny was buying it 3 times.
That was a good story.
That's
Yeah,
true.
fucking hate it.
That's true.
But yeah, we watched a video of this guy running his fire team, but essentially him.
That was a 2.5 minute nightfall
2.5
strike.
nightfall strike. He literally killed the ogre so fast, like I was like, oh, it's over. Like he walked away, and I was like,
done
oh,
now.
he's getting away, so he doesn't get shot. I was like, no, he's
Yeah,
just
he
gone.
flies up, empties his 4th horseman into it, and then like jumps backwards. And we're like, okay, like he's reloading and I'm gonna come back in, and like he turned around and,
And
he
the
was
chest,
dead.
yeah, the chest was there and everything.
I was like,
oh.
all right.
That's done now.
We would still be we'd still be in that first hallway,
Yeah,
Yeah.
At the time that you're done, we would be like
maybe at the lock.
setting up the lock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were
Yeah.
waiting
If
for
we're
the-
lucky.
Yeah, I fucking was amazed. I was like, huh, we're shit people.
We're the worst.
I literally at first thought he was soloing it because like he hops on a sparrow and like drives so far into the hive that I was like, oh, he's just doing this by himself. But then like his teammates caught up.
He might as well have, because he just did so much work. It
Yeah.
honestly,
He reminded me of a fucking. And when he did the sword thing instead of
Yeah.
taking the tomb ship, it reminded me of fucking K styling on guns.
Yeah, man.
Cedric still plays that game, by the way.
really?
Guns.
Yeah.
It's like a sequel now, though, right? There's like
They're making a sequel, and they're I think it's still only PC, but yeah, they're making it. They're still working on a sequel to it and stuff.
the sequel came out. It's
Oh, did it
terrible.
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it got really bad reviews. It was
That
on like
sucks.
Steam, I think, but it was awful.
Damn it.
I don't know if they're. Does he still plays like the original guns? Because what I read was that like it was canceled, it was discontinued.
Oh, they closed down the servers and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know,
It might
he-
have been recent though. I don't know.
Yeah, because we were talking about the other day when I saw him. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I still play and stuff, K style." And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck K style."
It's really funny. I
Probably still a couple
just
servers floating.
picked up a book that was about this. It was apparently a guy was playing. Got to be great at this game, and then they were shutting down all the servers, and it was going to end. So he was just kind of storming through the game, beat the final boss, and then he was just going to wait it out, like in VR, just watch the game close down around him. And then when they turned off all the servers, he found he was stuck in the game, like in-game Sword Art Online style.
This is a fictional book.
Yeah,
this is fictional book. I was
fictional
like,
book.
I was like, oh, okay. You're like,
fiction,
you got
man.
stuck in the game. I was like, oh, this is fiction. This is fiction.
Yeah, what, you thought this is real?
I mean,
I was waiting for it.
I
well,
guess so.
because there's a similar story of like when they shut down the Halo 2 online servers.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a group of like 6 players that like basically stayed in and kept in the matchmaking.
Yeah.
And basically like they kept the game going for almost like 3 weeks after the servers were cut down because they stayed in the servers until finally like Bungie was like, get the fuck out, like get out of here, and like kicked them.
Go.
But
Yeah.
like yeah, they like kept the game going after the servers were down. I was like, that's
man.
fucking sick.
They loved it
I
too
love
much.
that dedication, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Super dedication.
Oh, the Blizzard doesn't give you that. They're just like, hey, server shutting down in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Wrap your shit up.
Get out.
Like, and then you just get logged out.
And then
Uh-huh.
you're gone.
Real quick,
Everyone's
you guys.
gone.
So I was looking up things that we should talk about today.
Okay.
And I typed into Google because Google is great. I said all hail Google.
Wow.
I typed in things to talk about on, and it's auto completed to with your girlfriend. So caught my interest.
Okay.
So I'm on a list right now
Down
of,
this rabbit hole.
of top 10 things to talk to your girlfriend about.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna read maybe the top 5, and
Sounds good.
I just want to get your opinion. Number 1, talk about your future. Talk about your future life, the things you want to do, your future goals and aspirations, and other things along that line.
Okay.
Girls always like guys who see the future, his future, working towards it and works towards it. You can be spontaneous, fun, and live for the moment. At first, when I read that, I didn't read future. I read furniture for some reason. So I was like,
Talk about your furniture.
so I was like, number 1, talk about your furniture. I'm like, I mean, I guess if I'm dead inside,
This is my couch. Her name
this is my couch.
Luxury.
It's great. But yeah, talk about your future. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think.
Long-term girlfriend that you've been with for a bit.
Yeah, like first date, you don't want to be like, hey, what's up? Like,
All right. You know what? It's going to sound a little weird on my part because it has happened to me where the like future of futures has been discussed while on a date. And
first date,
yeah. Yeah.
and then you dated her for 2 years.
No, that's the thing. I did not date this one for 2 years. But she did talk about it on the first date, and it was a lot. I'll just say it. It was
lot?
over. It was a bit intimidating, but it did lead to us immediately discovering that we weren't quite on the same page. So
Yeah.
hey,
I think it's in and of itself, even on a first date, it's not a bad thing. I think it depends on how deep it goes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I
that
think there's a
is
difference between like, so like, what do you want to do with your future in your life, and being like, hey, like,
great conversation.
I'm-
totally full.
you know, I'm getting my degree in history. I want to become like a history teacher, and like I'm really passionate about that. What about you? Oh, way cool. Like I'm, doing this. I want to like travel the world with my camera or something. That's awesome. Like
That totally fine.
and then you might feel like, oh, hey, you know what? Like we want very different lives. Like, hey, I'm actually really looking forward to like, not necessarily right now, but like settling down with a family, and like, oh, I totally get that. I never really had a family. It's not something I wanted. I really want to like travel all over the place and never settle down. Like, okay, like maybe we're not super
know.
compatible. Like it doesn't mean the date's even over right then, but I think then it's like, okay, but why do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, tell
Yeah.
me more. Like,
Okay.
go deep.
So these get really intense. Talk about her interests, her friends, and her family. Okay, that's
Okay,
good.
that's
Like,
a great conversation.
Ask her about her.
I would, yeah.
Uh,
I would do that on a first date.
talk about her views on life.
Okay, get
Like,
a little.
okay, getting a little like crazy. Like, I mean, like,
as a caveat, the article isn't saying first date. It says
No,
like
it's saying
your
girlfriend.
Girlfriend. So
But, I mean,
you're
like-
established.
yeah, but how far into the relationship do you think this conversation? Because I feel like I'm not gonna just be like a year later sitting at the table across from my girlfriend and be like, tell me about life. Like, what are your beliefs?
I hate to say it, but I've honestly felt like this happened like 6 months to a year sometimes in my
Yeah.
relationship, and maybe that's just because we're in that honeymoon phase and everything is awesome. But it has happened, so
It is good. I don't think there's like a right time for it, but there
Yeah.
does come a point, I think, in every relationship where you realize like, I know a lot about what they're like to hang out with, and like I know the things I enjoy about like spending time with them, but how much do I know about like what this person wants? And when I think these are great questions for when you start to look for a future,
Yes.
or whatever stage of relationship it is. Like, I mean, with my wife, again, we didn't just like rush into it, but we were both at a stage in our lives where we're like, we're looking for something more long term, and serious, and not just dating to date.
Yeah.
Like, we're also like trying to find a partner. And so they were questions that, like, as we continued dating, and then we got established that we tried to feel each other out, and we were thankfully very similar on the same page, and we realized that. But it was because of questions like that of like, where do you want? What do you
feeling?
like? What do you not like? You know?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Number 5. Talk about her secrets.
Okay. I've honestly had girls like ask me, and just like starting conversations, tell me a secret. And now I'm not a very secretive person, so I don't actually often have an answer.
The one that always gets me is when, tell me what you're thinking about. I'm like, I was literally thinking about nothing. No, but seriously, literally, I was thinking about what it'd be like to be on Mars in a spacesuit and being stranded there like Matt Damon, and like if I could survive with my skills of not botany.
Yeah, like,
Not botany.
I was wondering what items Zer was going to bring
Really?
tomorrow. Like, what do you want?
Really,
from
it's
me?
Valentine's Day and we were cuddling watching a romantic movie naked, and you're thinking about Matt Damon on Mars? No, I'm thinking about myself on Mars.
I'm thinking, could I
Actually
match up
include
the
you.
legacy that Matt Damon left me?
And right now, I'm
Matt
thinking,
Damon
and now I'm wondering like how, and of course I'm thinking about how much I'm gonna miss you. But tell you the truth, I'd probably like not be in a relationship. So if the mission did go south, I wouldn't have like any relationship ties.
My issue is if the girl is naked with me there, I'm probably not doing so much thinking. I'm probably acting.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I like
Number 4 I skipped because it's just gossip. Gossip's always good.
Okay, gossips, yeah.
But I just want to hit number 10 real quick before I close out this list. Naughty conversations. And I want to read the little description.
Yeah,
put with it.
please do.
A big part of a relationship is sexual chemistry and naughty conversations. Talk dirty to her or ask her a few naughty questions while texting each other, talking late into the night. She may blush or act coy, but she definitely loved the sexual excitement you're building in the conversation.
I feel like how like assertive they are about that is a little rapey.
It is.
She will
Definitely
love this.
There is no doubt.
She is creaming her pants like a Twinkie.
She's all about this.
She
Wow.
wants subcontext. What are you thinking about?
What are your naughty thoughts?
Also, time and place, I guess, for naughty conversation. Don't be like, my grandmother just passed. Yeah, well, I want to fuck you in her deathbed. I don't know.
Really? I knew you were going there. I just knew it.
Just
Somehow.
threw it out there. Also, that'd be fucking creepy because that's how you get ghosts.
That's how you. That's a, specifically. That is how you get ghosts.
That is a fucking movie idea.
TM.
Much like my pirates fighting killer oranges.
Fighting killer oranges.
But yeah, so that was a fun list. I just don't know why.
Yeah.
But I want to end it on this note. I heard this on a podcast and it really stuck with me. A good relationship, you have sex 10% of the time. Bad relationship, 90% of the time.
Oh, that's
Jonah's like, well,
that's deep.
Yeah. Would you like to do a word now? Or do we want to do one this episode? Do we want to? Is it like almost like having too much Turkish delight if we do one every episode?
I don't know.
I don't. If
I enjoy it.
I always enjoy it.
I don't know if the listener enjoys them, but I fucking enjoy them.
Let's do this.
You know how I'd know if you guys enjoyed them? If you would write us reviews on iTunes
Right.
or email us at chubbycatpodcast@gmail.com.
All right, we'll just do 2 this episode. I'm down to 8.
Okay.
I mean, even if you're getting a stomach ache from this, it's gonna be over soon.
Enjoy your Turkish delight.
Turkish delight? Who the fuck asked for Turkish delight, by the way? She promises you anything and you ask for fucking Turkish
It's
delight?
true. I have 7. I'm deleting this one. It was kind of stupid. It's just not like a great word.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
gonna grab it.
Have any of them really been that great of words?
No, but the word was
Okay.
We'll do this a free one. The word was sus,
Okay.
like SUS. It was just short for suspect. Like
Oh.
Really?
I was like,
Like of all the suss something out.
yeah. I was like,
wow.
wow, great. Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit, we're also going to do a Tom's Choice this episode because I don't think I've brought up this one before.
Daddy.
All right. This word is wavy. WAVY.
Okay, I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
Like, Tom, you're looking wavy today.
Thank you.
No worries. Maybe.
Actually, I'm just going to go with my first choice because I feel like that's what it wavy. Yo, girl, you looking wavy today. It's gonna be like not good. Like, you know how like there's the hourglass shape and that's like ideal. Like, ooh, fuck yeah. When you're wavy, you got fat rolls. And like you're just like when you have a shirt on, you just look fucking wavy, and it's not good.
Oh.
It's not good. Like your clothes are too tight, and you look fucking wavy, girl. Like get some clothes that fit. You know, like fucking wavy.
That got real savage.
It really did.
Just,
All right, then. I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
I like how we synced up on the savagery too.
Yeah.
Wavy.
See, if I don't win the word, it's still fucking.
That still is good. It
Like-
still is good.
You're like, I win in my mind.
I do. Like hoopty. Like
Like hoopty. Okay, so you
Hoopty
look,
was a good one.
yeah. So
You missed that one still.
Yeah, you're looking wavy. I can't really. I'm going to go with something a little opposite, even though I could see it being like crumpled, but it's I'm going to go with wavy.
going with, wait, what was that? Or I can see it going what?
Like being crumpled or like disheveled.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say it's when someone looks like happy and really cheerful because like waving at someone. So like, or maybe even like the ocean, like waves and it's something good, it's pleasant. So yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite and try and think that you looking wavy today. So
Like chill.
happy,
Like I got you. Like
pleasant.
kind of like surfer vibe.
Yeah,
Like,
positive
like,
and
yeah.
positive. Yeah. So that's what.
All right.
Means you look cool.
Oh snap!
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like your outfit is like wavy. You're like,
That's wavy.
You're looking wavy today, man. Like,
That is
You look
still
cool.
some
Interesting.
stupid stuff. But
Fucking-
okay. But okay.
Stupid stuff.
Stuff.
I took that one too dead ass.
Yeah, I know you. So did I get that one?
Not really.
No.
Yours is more like pleasant, you said, which isn't
Alright,
cool.
that's true.
Yeah.
You can look pleasant but be a nerd.
Yeah,
Nerd
yours
is
more
cool.
yours more like emotion. I feel like wavy's more like clothes, like style. Like
Yeah.
you're looking
Oh,
good.
exactly.
Looking,
Okay. All right,
looking
that makes
fleek.
Like fresh.
You look
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, wait, I gotta think of a voice real quick.
Right into a Tom's choice.
No.
Oh, no,
No.
sorry.
Oh, I
Okay.
actually gotta think of a voice real quick to like segue into this. Now up on Chubby Cat, we go live to Sterling, who's gonna be showing us some recipes from the down under of Cell Block B.
Yes. Actually, well, oddly enough, how did you know it was B?
I don't know,
Yeah, that was a great call. But yeah, it is always B unit.
because they be always on the grill.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
Things were going really well up until that point.
Until they go, yeah.
But yeah, all right. So, coffee pops using dehydrated rice.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So
we need to make like a fucking Chubby Cat cookbook where it's just
we do.
like fucking just fucking
so
fucking jail pizzas
I
and
know. I have another one too that
I feel like
Kinda
this
blew
is gonna be another segment where we just do
yeah.
down live from Sterling live from Cell Block B and him just coming in with new recipes.
What are your
Yeah.
inmates for like baking today?
What are they baking today in the microwave?
Detainees, right? Detainees, not
thank you.
inmates. Thank you.
Though technically they are also inmates, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
We just-
But yeah.
We don't want to threaten them.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to make anyone feel bad.
We don't want to harsh their mellow.
That's why we have
Exactly.
embroidered badges.
Yeah, that is
That's why
true.
we have stitched on badges.
That is why we have stitch on badges. That is accurate 100%. But yeah, so they've now again in all these processes they've taken this dehydrated rice.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know right now. You've already listed off 3 of my favorite things: pops, yes; rice, fuck yeah; and coffee. So I'm already in.
Yeah.
So
I was
yes,
like, I'm baking this tonight.
yeah. I'm like, let's go.
So they get instant coffee. It's not actually bad. It's cafe spelled with a like cafe spelled with a K, and so they get in bags, and they crush it up really fine. They get into a super fine powder, and some of them have Hershey bars. And so they will either melt them down and mix it into the coffee, or they will just keep crunching and crushing the Hershey bar until it eventually breaks down to a powder
like a
as well.
cocoa powder.
Exactly. And then they mix those two things together, and then they take this rice. And I've noticed rice pop. I'm not sure what exactly they're getting the rice from. It's like another instant sort of meal ramen.
Like one of those fucking jambalaya dudes. Ben.
Exactly.
Zatarans?
Zatarans, what it is. Thank you.
But without any spices. Nice reference.
You did the trumpet shape. I was
Yeah.
like, you're referencing Zatarans.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so then they crush up this rice and they get it super fine, like almost into like a rice flour.
Okay.
And then they start mixing these two things together and start crushing up and grinding it together. Then they add water.
Okay.
It's always water, and they stir it up, and they make sure to keep it at just a density so it like actually forms a sort of dough.
Yeah.
And then they literally take it out, and I don't know where they're getting, like, it's like a wax paper. It's like they get off of another product. It's not like actual wax paper. And they roll and make these perfect little circles out of them. And then they stick them in the microwave for about 10 minutes, and lo and behold, like perfectly round little cake coffee pops. Now, I haven't tried them, admittedly, but
They're like donut holes.
yeah.
Real quick. You're allowed to try these? Like the detainees offer you them?
They certainly can. There have been officers who have been hungry and they're like, that's technically contraband. I could take that. Officer, would you like a honey bun? Or would you like one of this? Yeah, sure. All right, you can keep it. Weird things happen.
Good old bribery.
Yeah. But
Good to know our
Also,
justice system
how do
hasn't
you
changed too much.
do you watch them cook this? Like, how do you know? Like, since you're in the library all day.
I'm in the library, but I have, and it's just for, we have a weird population mix up in the bee pod. And so I have to actually go and attend to the segregation units that are within bee pod. So I have to cruise through the pod, and it is always the same table. And so while I'm waiting for the doors to be buzzed open into our seg area, I have time to literally just sit there. And so I
with like the four women that just
sit there pounding out stuff to make these weird, like, concoctions.
Yeah.
So literally, I'm waiting there. I'm like, all right, this door will open whenever, and I press the button once to make sure that they know I'm there waiting to go in. But you know, some people press it more times for urgency. No, I just sit there and I'll sit leaning on the door and I just watch. I'm like, how the hell did they come up with this? Or what the hell is that? Because every day it's something new.
Yeah.
Like some days it's the giant like loaf. Like literally, it would take me 2 arms. So this woman is cradling this like loaf made of ramen
Like a
noodles,
sponge cake.
sponge cake.
Yeah, I told us about this one last
to
time.
the microwave, and I'm like, what is that? And where did you come up with this? And so, but yeah, so I have the time while I'm waiting to go in and get like flash drives to make copies or bring books.
So we're making a cookbook, but first we have to test all these recipes to make sure they're good.
Yeah, that they're
to make sure
decent.
they're
And then
safe
we'll sell
to
them
eat.
to college kids because all they have are toaster ovens and microwaves.
Exactly.
And
Now,
instant things.
Admittedly, if they had a toaster oven, things would probably be even 100 times better. But they just have a microwave.
Yeah.
2 for 120 people too. So it's like
Damn.
insane. Yeah.
As long as no one makes fish
Yeah. It happens.
or broccoli,
or broccoli
Oh, it happens. It's
or
gnarly.
asparagus.
or when they burn popcorn.
Oh, God.
I've seen them make. I'm not sure what it was, but they were crushing up popcorn one day. So I'm
Save
still
it.
waiting to see it. Yeah,
Save it.
Save.
I have another one
But
too.
no,
if you wanna
save.
do- Okay.
No.
Cool.
Well, this will be our new segment. You'll come and bring us new recipes
Fantastic.
from Cell Block B.
Yep.
My stomach is like churning.
Yeah.
I know
Does
it
not sound
sounds
good,
so
but-
gnarly,
yeah.
but at the same time,
I feel like I'm already like constipated trying
People
these
are
coffee
eating it.
pops.
and not dying.
Oh, God. Anything
But
you
the
guys?
same can be said about Taco Bell.
That's true. Oh God.
Yeah, dude. There's this girl I work with, and she was like, "I'm gonna get so much Taco Bell after work today." I was like, "You get a Taco Bell?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "How are you not dead?" And she's like, "I just love it. I eat it almost every day." And I was like, "You can't do that. You're gonna die.
Dude, I love me some Taco Bell,
You're
but
gonna
like
die."
once a week is a max.
That is
like that's when I'm living bold.
I don't even think I could do once a
Oh,
week.
when
Like,
I'm living Moss.
Yeah,
Like-
when I'm living the
like
most
I do it like I do it once in a blue moon. Like
Yeah.
when you guys are like, "We're thinking about T-Bell," I'm like, "All right,
do
I'll go."
this.
And
Every
then
day?
and then like the next day, I'm like, "I regret everything
Yeah.
about my life."
It's like the Revenge of the Con.
Yeah. Oh, con.
Oh,
I could
so
fuck some
true.
con right now.
I could. I have not eaten,
I would
guys.
like to.
But you
It
can't.
is very full
Yeah.
in this zone right here.
I did down some pancakes.
Yeah. Thomas got 4 pancakes
Oh,
from
that's-
Denny's.
They were so fluffy. They're so fluffy now.
pancakes.
Yeah. Fuck that. Okay. Do you guys want to do a Tom's Choice?
Yes.
I know we're doing like segment after segment after segment,
Actually,
but
Whatever, it's all good.
Alright.
It's
did
Freeform jazz.
I do?
Podcast?
Freeform jazz.
We need to do some more Homebrewed Heroes recording, or just do another one-off. Like
Yes.
I'm getting some D&D itching.
I'm-
I
getting a little-
am also. I haven't started writing it yet, but I got a concept for like a new one-off campaign.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I just have to see how I put it in action.
Yeah.
I really like the idea. I do not know how well it will play.
Okay.
So I want to tinker around with it.
Can I bring in Nicholas Spector?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Fuck yeah.
It's open as a one-off.
My name is
whoever
Nicholas
you want to
Spector.
do. New character, whatever. Yeah.
Necromancer extraordinaire. So have I done the superhero Tom's Choice yet? Have I asked you this one? Does that ring a bell at all? Superpowers?
Superpowers, maybe. I think you've asked, but not like a Tom's Choice. I don't think.
So, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Yes.
You get a superpower. I'm giving you a superpower.
Teleportation.
Teleportation, perfect.
Invulnerability.
Invulnerability, perfect. Like Luke Cage?
Something similar. More like Superman's status of invulnerability.
Okay.
Because I'm being literally just impregnable.
Perfect. You guys got these superpowers. Boom. I grant you superpowers.
Sick. Thanks.
Fantastic.
But you accepting these superpowers, you're going to kill someone that you love with these powers at some point in your lifespan.
Wow.
Do you still take the powers?
Like with my own hands, or like something I do would set up a chain reaction kind of thing. I guess
I guess either or. Kind of
like with mine, I could definitely see I rush into a situation and somebody I love gets hurt as a result because even though I can't get hurt at all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Or you teleport and all of a sudden you end up teleporting your arms for some reason through someone's heart that you know in love.
Yeah.
That'd be a rough
Wow.
way to go.
Yeah.
You're just living your life on the couch. Watch some TV. All of a sudden, I just teleport. I'm I'm gonna go visit Tom. Oh my god! Oh my god! Tom!
Yeah.
Tom!
Wow.
I don't think I could.
Or you grab someone's hand because you're trying to get out of danger and you teleport and they don't teleport all the way with you or get stuck in a wall or a mountain or something.
To get what was it? Split?
Spliced?
Yeah.
Was it splits?
Splitched.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from Harry Potter.
Like Ron?
Yeah.
I don't think I could.
No.
Yeah.
Knowing
that'd
that
be
fact,
tough.
you get like a fortune teller or a
just,
seer's
at some point,
I'll give you these powers, but at some point you're gonna kill someone you love.
Wow.
yeah, it'd be hard.
Yeah.
I think,
I can almost segue this into the true color stock, to be honest.
Yeah.
But because part of me, and this is my blue side, to put a reference, could see all the great good I would do, and versus the one, and so that's the blue gold. So that duty. But
Duty.
at the same time, the idea of killing someone I love, it would almost be too much for me to bear. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd have to say no.
I mean, unless I went
Even though-
full supervillain with it, I don't think I could
That'd be your pivot point. You're a good superhero and then you killed someone you love and
be like, welp.
guess I'm going
I'll start robbing
supervillain.
banks with this.
I would take the powers. I would do it.
Wow.
No problem.
This makes sense.
The powers to I don't know, because it's always between teleportation or elements. Not only elements, but earth.
Yeah.
If I could do earth manipulation and shit, I'd fucking do it. I'd be bummed.
Is that Terrakinetic?
Yeah, kind of like Terra from
Yeah.
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
That's kind of stuff I want to do. So
It's a good one.
yeah,
It's a good power.
yeah. So I mean, it would suck for me to kill someone, especially since it'd be with earth. I'd either bury them alive or crush them with a boulder.
Yeah. I've recently discovered a new superpower that I would almost go with over invulnerability.
Which
What?
is?
Absolute energy absorption.
Okay.
So every sort of
It's kind of like
energy
Captain
or
Atom.
force, yeah, it can be absorbed, but not even just that, but kinetic energy as well.
Okay.
And so you could take any blow because you absorb the energy, and then you can release it as you wish.
So kind of like Bishop.
Sort of like Bishop, sort of like who's the Kevin Bacon's character from the
First Class?
First Class.
Yeah.
So something like that, but he can absorb any sort of energy and then redirect it.
Yeah. It's also what kept him young.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
So-
Does it also make you invulnerable to that damage?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically he absorbed it and then was able to give it back, kind of thing, if that makes sense. And he absorbed the kinetic and explosions and stuff.
yeah.
And
So
then-
you get shot, and the bullet hits you and just falls to the ground.
Yeah, because you
And then
absorbed
can-
all of its
Yeah.
kinetic energy, so then you can flick someone with your finger, and it's the force of a bullet.
Yeah, I don't remember how they ended up killing him though. I think they overloaded him or something. Because this whole thing was he wanted to absorb an atomic bomb.
Yeah, he was absorbing the nuclear reactor from
From the submarine.
and then oh no, it was Charles, they got the helmet off of him, so Charles froze him, and then Magneto just pushed a coin through his head very slowly, and just
That's
and
right.
made Charles experience every agonizing.
Oh yeah, because Charles was like feeling it
in his mind, yeah.
Fuck.
But
Yeah.
So I kind of like that idea of the absolute energy absorber. There's another book series called Superpowers, where there's and it's a pretty great book series. I can't remember the author, but yeah.
I guess it's kind of cool, but then you'd have to really be like a superhero to like, or like, couldn't just live a normal life with that power.
Yeah.
Like,
No. And then also like it'd be fun because you got to learn like how do you charge yourself up? Like you're like, come on, hit me, like you know. It'd be a lot running into danger, you know, to provoke like villains.
But just no, or think you can stop any kinetic energy. You can slowly absorb the kinetic energy that pumps the heart.
I don't know if his powers work that way though.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like that's kinetic energy. It's all kinetic energy. It's because the muscles are moving that the heart is pumping. So you could literally absorb the energy that is the movement through that is the energy flowing through the body. It's all electrical pulses.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a little bit different than Kevin Bacon's character.
Like you could do that because you can absorb all energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Bacon's power is more of things that happen to him than him like going up and like absorbing.
I was just saying being able to do that.
Yeah.
It's like the
fucking kill people
if you needed to.
Fucking asshole.
Well, I'm not saying it's a choice. I'm just saying it's an option. Well, any superhero's power can technically be used to kill. So it's really.
If you had to be killed by one superhero, who would you want to be killed by? Because superheroes kill a lot of people in the Rebel.
I mean,
battles.
I'm sure it happens. Collateral damage, man.
Yeah.
Maybe the Flash. I wouldn't even like know.
Yeah,
you know,
that's trure. Just dead.
Just like, oh, I died.
Flash could fuck you up though. Like he could like run and then there's like run through your body and just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
separate you into molecules.
Yeah, I mean it would be instantaneous though.
Or you could just run back in time and fucking change the future, and then you just never get born.
Yeah, so by that same measure, then I guess Superman could do any of that as well.
That makes a good point. Like in that scenario, do you still continue like down like just an alternate reality timeline where you were born?
What do you mean?
That's a good question.
Like if he goes back and makes it so you weren't born.
Yeah.
Like
Reverse Flash tries to do that shit.
But then like.
Dude,
is he really just rewriting to a new reality? Like,
yeah, it's like a new. That's where you all like the separate Earths.
Yeah, it's like the separate. Well, then you also have like separate timelines. You have alpha and beta timelines, which is another
fucking
theory.
Fucking Flash timelines. I don't try to follow. Like, he fucks things up too much all the time.
Yeah,
because
really really does.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. So you'd be killed by Superman?
I mean, again, he's one of my favorites, and I can imagine it'd just be over quickly.
Yeah. I'm your greatest fan.
Well, I mean, like, legitimately, he could just lobotomize me with the heat ray.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens in one of the universes where he gets pushed too far. He just lobotomizes villains.
Oh, yeah,
just
fucking Injustice World.
And just blow my head off, and I'd be done in just a quick zap.
I thought about Superman for that same reason.
Yeah. I was trying to think if there was any, like, superheroine who would do something. You know what? Suffocated by Power Girl. I think you can imagine how that would go.
I don't think
it's very anime-esque.
Yeah,
I don't think she's just gonna just like wrap her boobs in your head until you die. Like I don't think that's really her style.
Hey, again,
it's
she's
his
a good
fantasy.
Person. Remember, she's a good person. She might let me go out if she had to absolutely kill me. She might let me go out at least the way I enjoy.
I'm contractually obligated to kill you.
If it makes you feel better. Mine was also going to be Power Girl.
Yeah,
but we were dating. And I was going and giving her the cunnilingus. And she orgasmed and boom, and all of a sudden killed me. Yeah.
You know what? There are worse ways to go.
Yeah.
I would. Yep.
No one said you had to die. You had to die, but no one said you had to die with like fucking like in a horrible way.
Yeah, that is true.
Like I was just like, oh yeah, fucking somehow I scored Power Girl like in college because I made her laugh and like.
That's fantastic.
Hooked up and
by that same nature, I guess I would go with Wonder Woman because literally her and Superman had sex once and caused a cataclysm across the planet. So I would be okay with being crushed to death.
Or She-Hulk, dude. She-Hulk would also.
Yeah.
Robbie Downey Jr. Or I mean, I guess they're synonymous, but Iron Man and Robbie has sex with She-Hulk and survived. So I think
that's true. That is true.
Yeah. I would just make him really angry or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever it
Anyways,
takes.
let's talk
Whatever
about
it
this
takes.
color thing before
That went
with a wrap up here.
Real sexual, real fast.
Real fast. Real fast. And then slow.
And then slow.
And then real fast.
And then fast. And then I
slow.
died.
And keep you guessing.
This is weird.
Wow.
I have to wear kryptonite condoms.
At least we didn't talk about porn.
No, okay.
I mean, we talked
I'm
about
gonna drop it.
cunnilingus.
We did. Yay!
We did.
I think
And
so.
I literally just dropped kryptonite condoms. And
You
no one-
did.
I
You
think
did.
it might be overzealous to say we didn't talk about porn.
Yeah. Okay.
We didn't last ep though.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
True. That's true.
I'm proud of us.
I'm proud of our first episode of season
We're growing.
5. Yeah, we're
We're acting
growing.
more our age.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, all
Talking
right.
about
So,
blogging
yeah,
at
so we
26, that's not acting my age.
made the vague reference to true colors, and this might be something that some of our listeners have heard of. Potentially, like a lot of companies, corporations make use of this. It's a personality test of sorts. Jason has done it at his workplace, and I've done it in mine. And then we brought it to Thomas and several of our other friends to take. And it's based on like your best ways of communication. There are 4 color groups. Everyone has all 4 colors in them, but to lesser and greater extents.
Yes.
And so does everyone want to start off with what their colors were?
Well, why don't you start with yours?
Okay, my dominant colors were blue, and followed by gold, then orange, and then last green. And there's a point value to each of them. My highest point value was 36 at blue.
I would literally just do your top 2, maybe describe what all 4 colors are.
Okay, well, all right. Thank
Maybe you top 2 and then bottom color.
you.
Yeah. But I would describe what the colors are.
We'll talk about the colors first. So,
Only the point values are
sorry about that. That was
No, you're good.
superfluous.
I don't think that
No,
viewers
sure,
would
yeah,
know
they
like
don't- it's like, all right.
anything to compare it to.
Like, please, yeah. I was like,
I guess
that makes no sense.
technically the max color would be like the max value is 40.
Yeah, so you can
Oh,
get
okay.
a maximum of 40. I've yet to see anyone get a 40 in any one color because that would pretty much blow most of the other ones out of the water, but it's something.
Think of con.
But yeah.
What?
You're thinking of con. You're rubbing
Well,
your belly.
con does sound kind of good.
It does sound good, but I'm also trying to readjust the pancakes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering what
Like,
you
can
doing
I
with it. That's
can
all.
I fit anything on top of these cakes?
Cakes.
But yeah, so we have blue, which is a bit more empathetic. They tend to be driven by emotions, and emotional responses tend to speak to them the best. So things that are appeal. This doesn't mean that everyone's like this constant understanding person. Sometimes people are like just they're completely driven by their emotions, and that's that also falls into the realm of blue. Then we have gold, which is think Roman military, very much about duty, honor, family. They work really well in structured systems, and they are great at kind of making use of that, and they like to follow order. They like to have policies set up in place for eventualities and like to do that. So very ordered individuals. Then we have our oranges.
Orange, yeah.
Orange, which are very spur of the moment, adventurous types. They love a new challenge. Very like kinetic learners. They tend to do best with like hands-on experiences. Throw me into the mix, and I'm gonna do it and do my thing. Then we have green, which is very methodical and calculated. They love to get all the facts and all the information beforehand before proceeding forward, and this is just the best way. So they love to be they love to find sources of information and get the absolute fullest idea of the picture before proceeding, and so that's just they're very deliberate in that regard, which kind of pairs them on with the golds in that methodical, deliberate, but green tends to be very deliberate. But yeah, and so my dominant colors were blue first and then gold.
Blue gold.
I am blue green, which is sort of an unusual combination.
Mm-hmm.
And now it was gold green.
Which makes sense.
I guess. I still.
As I'll say, knowing Thomas, it makes sense.
Knowing Thomas.
He was gonna be green somewhere. It was gonna be the first two.
Yeah.
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 Even when I fucked it up, adding up the score at the end, I still was a green gold. Or
Yep.
gold. Yeah, green gold.
First you were green gold, and then you became gold green.
Gold green.
Yep.
I don't know. We should see if we find something online or something, so we can put it in like the link dump.
Yeah,
See if
that's
people
what.
would take it
Yeah,
or something.
I'm sure there is.
Sure, there's something online. But
Yeah, like for me anyways, like, so I'm predominantly blue, which, just again, like kind of empathy and like trying to understand
Empathy,
like my fellow
compassion,
human and like compassion.
People,
but then,
persons.
like
people
I also
pleasers.
like to be like an arbiter, I guess, you know, and like be able to sit and listen to both sides, and then like not necessarily even like try to be like to do it to win. Like I can just do it for like just other people, you know. And just be like, okay, like what about you? What about you? Like, can you guys see that, you know, the like you're both making good points, you know? And so that's like the green side of me too. Like I like to be able to like really hear about the other person's side, because that helps me like when I have all the data to be able to like be a better empathetic person.
Yeah. What was your lowest color?
My lowest color was orange.
Orange. Yeah. And my lowest
but like
color.
right behind it was gold. Like
They're close.
I'm not a very like as far as like, even though I'm like analytical, I don't like, I'm not a structured person.
Doesn't matter.
I like to be able to like, I like there to be a structure, like the freedom to disregard it as needed, I guess, for me. Like,
Right on.
Personal business owner, something of that nature, something working with people would be a strong like area for.
Yeah. My lowest color was blue. Apparently, I'm not emotional. I don't care about other people.
you're not, I mean, you're not emotional, because that doesn't mean you have no emotions. It means that like
It's like
your empathy isn't a strong suit.
Yeah.
And like I could have told you that. Like
Yeah.
because there's been definitely the times you're like, oh man, so and so is pissed. Like I don't get it. I'm like, well, I kind of can.
kind of
I
can't
see
see
that.
And you're like, all I did was this. And
All
I'm
I
like,
did was
well,
this. Told them what was up.
That was maybe a little insensitive. And you're like,
Yeah, this is why I'm
I need to
single.
hear it.
That's why I'm single.
Oh. But yeah.
It's like, all
No,
right.
there's been times where I've said the wrong things for sure, and I'm just like, what? And they're just like, really? And I'm like, you asked me what I thought, and I told you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, what more do you want?
You asked me to never lie to you.
Do you want honesty?
I'm
in this
telling you the
relationship?
truth of what you want to hear. Like, I don't know what you want me to lie to you. Like, what? What do you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
As for where mine is very much, you know, and that caters to like my love of history. Like I love learning about people and finding out about, you know, why they're feeling and understanding their other emotions. Empathy is huge in that regard. So my like historic empathy and such is that. But while at work, I tend to fall in that gold pattern. I like to I understand why people are doing things through my empathy, and I use that as part of my way to like accomplish things.
yeah. All right. Well, that's a little bit about us and our true colors. If you want to share your true colors after you take the test, you can email us at chubbycatpodcast@gmail.com or hit us up on our Twitter or Instagram at chubbycatcrew. Love to hear from you and find out what your colors were.
Find out who we're communicating to.
Yeah, still holding that competition. If you want to give us a review on iTunes and hit us up on Twitter to let us know that you did that, enters you into a competition where I'll select one lucky listener and reviewer to win a $10 gift card to anywhere you like. So just leave us a little review.
Do you guys want to close with one quick word?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Send it. And so with that, just hit us up on social media, win a $10 gift card, and thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we're going to end it here on a millennial word.
All right. The word is grill.
Okay.
Grill.
Okay.
Sentence would be like, stop grilling me, or like a student in the bus wouldn't like quit grilling me.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I was at first hoping they just brought back the, you know, weird thing about grills and like
on the
people putting
teeth,
tea
yeah.
on the teeth, because that gets used a lot still in where I work.
There's a weird GoPro grill.
Really?
It's a mouthpiece that you put in your mouth, and it has like a case for the GoPro.
Huh.
People use it a lot for like POV shots when like swimming and stuff.
Oh,
I can see that.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
But yeah,
that'd
so
be-
I'm going to go with the, like, it's grilling, questioning someone, and nonstop, very coming after him.
yeah, same thing. Like fire, it's hot. Like you're turning the heat up, like you're grilling. They're like, "Ooh, stop it!" Like nowhere you go is safe on the grill because it's hot. Because I'm coming at you.
It means to stare.
What?
Wouldn't stop staring.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
We still call it mad dog.
I guess 'cause
he
you,
was
like-
dead ass grilling.
I guess like it makes sense to be honest, because like sometimes you stare at a grill, like you're like waiting, you
Yeah,
know.
I
like-
guess so.
Yeah,
But
makes
but like
sense.
I was like,
that's still an obtuse meaning.
I hate our culture, and
I hate it.
and I'm so sorry to future historians if this file somehow survives. I apologize. I apologize so much,
our generation was better than that.
and I'm so sorry.
Not by much, maybe, but
Not by much, but I was
So
hoping.
sorry. I feel like it's the end of a movie, and I'm just like holding a hand. I've been trying to save these people forever, and I just can't. I have to let them go.
You got to break the bad news.
Yeah, maybe that's why we don't have any reviews, because all our listeners are millennials and they don't like how much we bash on them.
Maybe not.
It's the wrong body.
It's like that self-flagellation.
So sorry.
But anyways, millennials, remember, rub-a-dub chub, but make sure you use lotion and protection.
Especially the protection part.
Protection. STDs are real.
Teen pregnancy, man. Still a
AIDS,
thing.
HIV, fight it all.
Can we stop?
They're telling STIs now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, progressive.
There's sexually transmitted infections, not diseases.
All right. Night, everyone.
Bye.